So you've got 40% of victims are male, but only 1 in 20 of the people being supported by domestic abuse organisations are male. So men just are not coming forward. They don't recognise the domestic abuse. They worry about the consequences of coming forward. They fear not being believed. There's still a huge amount of stigma.
Well, I mean, immediately I would say we shouldn't expect men to identify the label of a male victim of violence against women. And obviously that's just one small corner.
Well, that has an impact. There's still huge areas where male victims of domestic abuse, sexual harms, false marriage, stalking, so-called on a base of abuse and sextortion, for example, you're still described by the government as a victim of violence against a woman or a girl. They're being removed from the narrative around those crimes.
Men don't see abused men in the media or in the news or discussed with politicians, so it makes total sense that they wouldn't see themselves as victims either, which is why these conversations are important. Normalise and mainstream male victims of abuse.
Need more campaigning and more changes around that societal narratives, and also a number of times where the men are not being signposted by GPs, by the police, social services. So men aren't coming forward in the same way, but also they're not being signposted either.
So still a lot of work to be done.
Huge amount of work.